Cheryl Algie from Kerrang in Northern Victoria, Australia. So I just wanted to show you how I did this cute little fun fold. It was, now who was the, was from, I got the tutorial from, or the measurements and stuff from Leanne Greff, not Greff, Greff, it's got her name up there, because I had, where is it? It had actually worked out, now I've lost it. Anything could happen tonight. My desk is not very organised and I've been trying to plan for my next class, and I had a card and I can't find it, doesn't matter. We're not doing that one tonight. With she'd used the Beauty of Friendship set, and I thought, oh, I wonder if I could use the Horse and Sleigh paper. So that's exactly what I've done, and I'll show you. We'll go through all the steps of what I've done. Have not made this version before, but you just have to work it out as you go along. So I've done it the best as I can. So this is 16.5. You can go to Leanne's and look at her tutorial. I've showed you that one. So 16.5 centimetres is my piece. By my length measurement is half of the A4 card, okay? So and it's 16.5 this way, all right? So then I've scored that, the normal card size, which is our size, which is 10.5 centimetres, okay? Which if you were in America, that would be roughly 4 1/4. So I scored that there. Already done mine. So, and then we have another piece that is my little cheat sheet here. So that's one piece. And then we've got another piece that is 7 centimetres by 8.5 centimetres, and I did score that at 1 centimetre. I haven't written that down on the, let's see, I think it was on the 7 centimetre side, I think. Let me just see. Was that 7 or maybe it was 7.5? No, what's this? Let me look. That's 8.5 there. So 8.5 by 7. Oh no, that's for the small square. Sorry, I'm getting lost in my directions. And so this piece is 8.5 centimetres by 9. And I did write all the directions down. So 8.5 this way. You can see my trimmer needs a clean out. And then I've just scored that at 1 centimetre on the 8.5 centimetre side, and this side is 9 centimetres. Okay, so I'll just burnish that so you know you get the hang of what I'm doing. You could make up your own measurements anyway. It's just a cute little quick fold with my DSP. Where did I put the pack? Seek and ye shall find tonight. I think it is. I'll just show you what I did to get my pieces for the front. I've already cut mine, so because I had to sort of cut it as I went. Where's the same bit? I have showed you this before, so I won't pull it all out and show you that again. So this is the bit I used. Oh, it's stuck together. I must have glue on there somewhere. Right. So I took my piece and because this is going to go like this. So what I did was, what did I do? I cut this down to 14.3 centimetres for the length. You could cut off the top or you could cut off, I cut mine off the bottom. And then and I've already forgotten. So then I cut off, because I'm wanting that there, and I'm wanting this here. And it does matter, yeah. So cut from this side, so I cut it at, I turned it upside down, and I cut it at 10 centimetres, so that I would have this piece here would be this piece, okay. Sounds complicated, but it's not really, and it doesn't really matter if you don't have it all matching. And then the piece that was left over is the perfect size for there. Alrighty, that's how I got to that. I'll be thinking, what the heck is this going? Is this just going to be a Z fold, or what's it going to be? No, it's not going to just be a Z fold. And then there's all my bits. There's all my bits in here. Then for this piece, because this is going to go, I don't think I need my trimmer anymore. That was just to show you. So this piece, you don't stick that down yet, because this piece here is going to go along here. So it's going to fold over there. So you want your, I think, just going to check on the other one, make sure. Yeah, you want your DSP on here, like this. And I just took another piece of this same DSP, but with a different view. So, because I thought that looked cute on there. So that's what you will do first. First you will stick that onto there, okay? So we'll go ahead and do that. Just trying to make sure I do everything correctly and don't mess it up. Adhesive there. Probably should have put my DSP on there first, but anyway, if you do it second, well, you're not going to put it on the wrong side, are you? Well, you shouldn't. It goes there. And we can put our, where did she put it now? It's just had it, oh, it's turned upside down. That's why I didn't know where it was. Gosh. Has anyone else joined me tonight? Just you and I, Sharon, I think, unless there's other people that I can't see. Thank you for joining me anyway, Sharon. I hope you're keeping well. I'm getting better than I was. And of course you could mat this one up as well, but I felt that the card was thick enough as it was. And this, you wouldn't need to put this on the inside. You could do some stamping, do whatever you wanted. But I quite liked the effect, and we all have so much DSP. It's good to use it up, isn't it? Oh, by the way, this is one of the online exclusives that are available. I'll show you the other one that I'll be using in a second. So I'll put my DSP on here. That might be a little bit narrow actually. Yeah, we're going to go with it. Could be messing around doing anything different. And then that goes like that, and then that goes over there, and then we are going to put, I've just, with this same piece, I have cut out, that's off the same sheet as that, so I've cut that out, and that goes here. I'll actually, I was going to do that before. I have got some shapes because my other one that I did is stuck onto sorry for making a noise here, Sharon. Stuck onto a circle so that it gives it a bit of strength. And I have got some cut out, but what's the bet? I haven't got one the right size. I don't want frilly bits. I just want one that won't be seen. Maybe that's it. Yep, there we go. How cool is that? I did have the right size. So I'm going to adhere my DSP to the circle. You could use your wet glue just for speed and so I don't get sticky fingers. I'm just going to use my seal. So that goes there. And then to get this on the other half of that, I'm going to just make sure I get this straight too. We want it this half, so I'll just put that down straight. Don't glue over here, otherwise you'll glue your card shut. So hopefully I can do that straight. And if I centre that, might be good too. So then you've got it like that. I could have sponged around there too, I guess. And then I've used my little truck. And I'll show you that set. This is really cute. This just came, oh, was it this week? Yes, I think it was Monday this came. I sent it to South Oakley. So that was handy, not. So in this set you've got, it's rather cute, you've got your two-step stamping, which you know I'm not that great at, but anyway, this is the truck I did and I punched out, okay. I did it in early espresso, didn't because I thought, well, it looks quite dirty, so what I plan to do is pop that on there, and I guess I should do some stamping for you, but be warned, I'm not very good at two-step stamping, so we may use the one that I've already done in case I mess it up. But we've got, for the back of it, we've got some Christmas trees. I'll show you that one later. I've done one that I may do for a class, I'm not sure yet. So we've got the Christmas trees, we've got presents to put in there. We've got, I think those are flower pots, and again, two-step stamping. And here we've got some flowers. The trees are two-step as well. There's clouds. Or I guess I was thinking, don't know if it'll fit. Instead of using them for clouds, I was wondering if you could put, you'd probably have to cut it down, but see there, I reckon you could cut that down, and then you could have a ute full of dirt. I don't suppose you'd have dirt in a ute or truck, whatever you want to call it, but I thought perhaps that might be what somebody might want to put in there. And then we've got our greetings, or we've got some, I've actually got this one too for the ground. I'm not putting any ground because of the style of card that I'm doing. So let's have a go at this two-step stamping business. I think this is the piece that I had for that, is it? And I do have a piece for the inside, which I'm hoping. So you could either put your piece inside like that. You can still see your scenery. Hope you can see that. Push it up a bit if you can. You can still see your scenery, but when you open it, you've got your greeting. We'll talk about the greeting in a minute. So let's try our hand at two-step stamping. My not so favourite thing to do. Okay, I'll have a little practice first. Actually, we might do a blue one. What was the blue? I think it's Misty Moonlight, isn't it? See, but I think that's too much blue. But anyway, where are we? And I'm not sure whether I did the outline first or the... I think I'm going to do the solid image first. Cardstock's got two sides, so I'm going to just go for it and see. Oh, whoops, maybe I'm not. It's very inky, that ink pad. Let's just do a test. Do a test one on here. Well, that's kind of okay because the truck or ute or whatever you call it, they're always a bit dirty looking, aren't they? Unless their owners just washed them, of course. And now let's see if I can get this lined up. Probably have to put my head in there. Not sure. Let's go for it. See. Ah, look at that. Perfect. So I'll stamp it in blue and we'll see whether we want blue or not. Now for the wheels, I was getting the wheels out of alignment too. Excuse the pun. I saw, who was it this morning? I saw Emma Goddard, and she was showing what she'd got. She just got an order. So she was showing what she got, and she said to put it, which was a very good tip, and hopefully it works, to put it on, hang on, to put the tyres, line them up on here first, like before you put it on the block. Is that all right? In case you've got this a bit, it's not behaving. There we go. In case you've stretched this and got it a bit, oh, that wasn't very good. Do that again. Now it's sticking to my fingers, it's not behaving. Come on. Now, make sure I get it on the block. I'll use a bigger block. And I'll do the wheels. Memento, I think. And of course, your wheels are on the bottom, so that's where you need to line them up. And my stupid eyes, I can't see properly. If you didn't want to do the two-step stamping, whoops, you could do these with a blend or just your normal. Oh, look at that. Perfect. I was so scared about this. And yes, yeah, pretty easy one to use. But I'm not very good at two-step stamping. So, and then we just take our punch, and you've got, not quite sure what that is, or that. I think that's a window. So I'll just punch this one out, and we'll give myself a very big piece of card. Have I? We'll see which one we want to use. A bit hard to line up. There you go. I think that's about right. Been rubbish. Now let's have a look at our little card and see. Don't lose your string either. It's a string in there. So do we want a blue ute? Well, that doesn't look half bad actually. Or do we want a brown dirty one? And then so you can vote on that. So we can vote on that, and back a rest. I also didn't know, so that's going to go there. I'm actually quite liking well, I like them both. That's why I need your help. So I was just going to put the little blue piece of string there, and then do we want a greeting or do we not want a greeting? I've done this one, but it kind of won't fit unless I cover things up. Like I could cut could I? I may be able to cut the flag off that. Let's see. Put it there. Or do I just want to put it in here? I could actually use that one, or I could stamp it straight in there. Or, so you're voting on the colour of the ute or the truck. Or do I want this happy birthday? I wasn't quite sure where I was going to put that either. Didn't seem to be much room. When Leanne did hers, she had the greeting on this bit, but I didn't want to do that. My opinion, the greeting belongs in the inside. Do you agree, Sharon? Is there anyone else but you here now? Rhonda, hello. Hope you're feeling better. We're all falling down like flies, aren't we? Rhonda hasn't been well either. On her birthday yesterday. So wish Rhonda a happy birthday for yesterday, which she didn't have because she wasn't well. And she's still not very well. Hello, Margaret. Greeting inside. Hello, Margie Brace. Yeah, that's what I reckon too. Greeting inside, and I'll pop that in my sentiment pile for another time. And the happy birthday comes from what colour truck do we want, brown or blue? Comes from Circle Sayings. I went through, this is what takes all the time, a lot of the time to make your cards, is to go through all your sentiments and see which one, we've got lots of different ones, but which one is appropriate for what you want to do. So let's grab that, and I think I might do that in early espresso actually, putting the brown in. It's also got a bit of petal pink in it, but I don't think that belongs on, oh, what the heck is that? Don't you hate that? Got a speck of string or something on my ink pad. Got it off. There we go, so we can go happy birthday, and it wouldn't have mattered which one I used actually. Put in there. I think that's okay. Eyes are going silly on me. So we can pop that in here. How's she going to put that so you can't see it? Or we could put it on the back if we wanted to. I think I'll just put mine on the inside because you can still see the scenery from the outside. The other thing you could do is you could use a sheet of vellum and heat dry your sentiments so you could still see. And for vellum, if you don't want it to show, the sticky to show through, you would use your adhesive sheets and then you can't see it. I think I've told you that before. So if I line that up in the centre of where this is going and in the centre of that, we shouldn't be able to see it when the card is closed. So what colour ute did we, truck, why am I calling it a ute? Because that's what it is in Australia, isn't it? What colour do we want? Brown? Brown looks good. Or blue. Blue looks good too. And you probably can't see. I keep bringing it down. I can't, I should have my camera. I won't tilt the camera now because I'm nearly finished. Did anyone choose a colour? Blue truck, both look great. All right, let's go blue. save the brown one for another time, and we can probably pop him up with some of our black dimensionals, but we don't want to go over the end, so we'll just put them in the centre. Will be fine. I'll just use these mini ones. You could use big ones because they're the first ones I pulled out. Just use a few of them. And then I went ahead and tied my linen thread ahead of time. Sorry about that, because I wanted to do a double bow. You just a length of your linen thread and just cut it in half. Have the two lengths the same, and then just tie your bow the same as you would normally do. Now for that we need a glue dot, half a glue dot actually. Grab one of my tools here, take your pick tool, and then you probably can see when you've got it on the paper sheet, you can sometimes push it in half and in half again, so that you've got, let's see where we want that, about there. So I've got a smaller piece of twine there. So that's that. Now we probably need something to bling it up, don't we? Whether we've got anything that will go. Haven't really got anything brown or blue, I don't think. Maybe those ones. Maybe the copper looking ones might be okay. And maybe it doesn't even need any bling. But I don't know, we've always got to have bling, don't we? Yeah, that tones in. It's not exactly the right colour, but come here. And then we'll put seeing I've got a heap of these big ones, we might put a big one. No, I don't think we want a big one in the sky. I think we want a little one. And then I can show you what my other cards look like. I could have used petal pink, but I don't know if I've got any of them either. Where's my lid? Well, I don't know if I've got any current ones. I do know that I've got some retired ones. Oops, I'm getting ink all over me. Dots now. Got some cleaning to do there. And so that's our little card, and on the envelope you could use your DSP, we could stamp another truck. It's up to you. As usual, I'll have the measurements on my blog later, so if anyone wanted to take a photo of that, there it is there. And this was my practicey one. Actually, I can't take credit for this arrangement here. That was someone I looked up and I couldn't pronounce her name, so I can't remember who it was, but I think she's on Pinterest, I think. So, and I've just stamped, because that's a lighter DSP, I've just stamped directly on there. So it is actually a Christmas card, and I've just tried to coordinate it as best as I could, and there's no greeting on the outside of that one either. So I thought that was quite cute. And I have been playing around with, these branches here are from the dies from the horse and sleigh, which are probably laying around on my desk. I haven't been very tidy lately. Here's another card. I'm not sure if this will be for class or not. I'm sort of still deciding. I did a little pull-along truck full of presents. Took took me ages to get it to go to the other side. I don't know why. I don't know what I was doing. And it looks like my snowflakes have moved. Yes, they have, because I didn't have them like that. Yeah, we'll pop that one there. So I thought that was rather cute. And I thought, oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, that's there. We'll change that for class because it's on a, it's not raised up, but it's stopping it from running. So I've done a little template for that one. That was, well, it wasn't actually cased from Jay Serrano, I think is his name, but this one was, and I adapted the idea for this to that one, if that makes sense. So if you want to see how Jay did this, he's amazing, what he works out. Yeah, I just followed the video and did that. Gorgeous, love it. And this is another one that I copied off him, but I used different DSP. This is a slider, obviously. This one's called, I've never seen one of these before. It's called a triptych technique. So again, if you look on, you probably can't see that. See that we saw that on our demo only. Stampin' Up card class we did a few weeks ago, Rhonda and I. So I've used different DSP. He's used the yellowy one, but I thought I'd like to use a different one this time. So yeah, can you see? Yeah, I think you can see how that goes. It's rather cute too. Rather interesting design. It is. So yeah. Let me know what you think. If anyone's watching later, help me in my decision of what to do for class. Well, I'll show you the other one I was thinking. So we can either do a little trucking along one. Where is it? The one I just showed you and I've lost. No, I haven't lost it. We can either do that one as our main card. I won't show you the other ones. Or, that's not it either. All these organised and now I'm changing my mind. Or we can do this one. That's on a acetate sheet. So I'm asking for votes. I wasn't going to do this because I wasn't feeling that well, but I reckon I'll do it Saturday week. So hopefully I'll be better by then. I'm getting better. Yeah, so give me your opinions of what you'd like to do in class. Those that are planning to come, and we'll go from there. Oh, get in there. So that was a pretty quick little card. I hope you'll give it a try, and I shall put that on my blog so you can have all the measurements and do that one for yourself and think of all the other little things that you could use to do your slider cards. I've never really, I don't know if I've ever made a slider card before, actually. Not like that, anyway. I just love how Jay's done his mechanism. It's Jay from Matuso Crafts. I'm sure you'll all know who I mean. So, any comments before I go? Frozen, am I, Lisa? Sorry. You might have to change my mind, but internet up to you. Okay. Try going out and coming in again, Lisa, if you're frozen. I hope you are well too. Sharon wants to do the ute. Okay. Well, we might do that then. We'll see what everyone else says. That's if they watch. If you're the only one that's watching, and Rhonda, well, we will do the ute. Okay. Thanks everyone for watching. And if you'd like to put in an order, I sent all my customers have got the host code. So just use that, or you can wait until Saturday week and give me your orders then. Same goes for classes. $50 orders, classes are free, and they're here in my home. So, okay, thanks for watching everyone. Hope to see you next week. Bye-bye.